pretty quiet in the early morning hours. It's cold. Wondering if I was going to get a chance to do this. I'm getting on a train. It's a car train. Even these big trucks can go on the train. Pretty interesting. And here I go. I'm on a car train. That's pretty awesome. Never been on a vehicle train before. The engineering with the roads and the lifts are just mind-blowing. This is taking me over the Jungfrau mountain range. I think that's what you call it. I'm not sure. But while I'm driving, I've never gone through so many tunnels in the last couple of weeks. Like I'm saying, the engineering with the tunnels, and well, looks like I'm in another tunnel. Only I'm not in control of anything this time. Wow. Feels weird. I think I'll be in this tunnel for a while. I'm going through a large mountain range right now. So I will turn this off. Woo! Just came out of the tunnel. About a full 15 minutes in that dark tunnel. At one point in the middle, I guess, another train passed going the other way with cars on it. Wow, we don't have anything like this in the United States. But boy, so we're on the other side of the mountain range now. Incredible. Wow. Yeah, it's a whole different landscape on this side. Incredible. Whew. Made me kind of a little bit car sick. And if you're claustrophobic, you're going to have a hard time with that. I can't imagine if something happened in the middle of that. I mean, it's got to be, I don't know, 10 miles long or something. Like I said, it took about 15 minutes on this train. Wow. Look at that waterfall over there. So many things to look at while driving that I can't film. Oh, here we got a clearing here. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Another really nice area. Now we're offloading the train. That is pretty cool. Just another beautiful valley in Switzerland. Alright, so I made it to Lauterbrunnen, and my campsite is just down there, that purple road surfer down there. Beautiful spot. And looks like the weather is going to take a turn after the next couple of days. So tomorrow I'll do the Schilthorn, and then the plan is the next day do Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe. And then after that, it looks like rain mostly. So that might be pretty much the end of my trip, which is fine with me. I've had such good weather the last couple of weeks. But, yeah, beautiful. Okay, it's bright and early in the morning, about sunrise. And just left my camper van, and I'm headed over a bridge over the stream here to a bus. It's going to take me to where I can get on the Schilthorn cable car, and I'll spend the morning up at the Schilthorn, the 007 evil bad guy lair. Wow. Pretty stunning valley. Wow. All right, I'm here at the Schilthorn station. Be taking a lift straight up into the clouds. Wow, look at that beautiful waterfall. The lift will go right through there. These are all low clouds, hopefully. Wow, it's beautiful. Gotta do this stuff in the morning. It's like nobody here. All right, get my ticket and head up. All right, I got my ticket and I'm waiting for my ride, which will arrive either here or here. And and then we cruise through the clouds. And away we go. Sun should be burning through the clouds here shortly, hopefully. Blue sky just above. I think we're in good shape for some nice weather here within the hour. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. And then there should be a spectacular view. You can already see a mountain breaking through right now. Even got puppies up here. Switzerland is super dog friendly. There's one there, and there's another one over here somewhere. There he is. Beautiful. This will burn off shortly. Very nice brunch here. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. So I'm in the restaurant portion. I guess this thing does rotate. You don't want to set your stuff down on this banister here, because it'll be on the other side of the restaurant by the time you get done eating. It's a little hard to tell, but you can kind of see it rotating. Thought I'd eat first and let the sun burn off some of these clouds, hopefully. Yeah, really nice. Not a lot of people here. I'm just loving that. All right, time to dig in. All you can eat. See if I can show how fast this thing is rotating. You can kind of see it right there. It's just the very middle part that's rotating. Kind of see it rotating there a little bit. If you look by the napkins. Finish this up and go outside and wait for the sun to break through, hopefully. Just finished my brunch, and the clouds are just breaking up. Look at that. Boy, that's a sight. Beautiful. Make my way through some of the crowd here. Yeah, check this out. All right, it's super early in the morning. It's about 6 o'clock. Sunrise is about 7:15 or so. I'm walking a couple of miles over to the train station, and I'll be taking the train. My final destination will be the top of Europe this morning, first thing in the morning. Should be the least amount of people. So, yeah, when it gets light out, I'll turn this thing back on and we'll see where I'm at. It's supposed to take about an hour and 40 minutes from Lauterbrunnen all the way up to the top of Europe. And then I've got 3 hours on top. And then I come back. And it'll be early afternoon when I get back here. Pretty quiet in the early morning hours. It's cold. There's the valley down there, if you can see it. This is the main drag here. Just one delivery truck down there. Oh, there's a car coming. Some of the mountains you can start seeing behind me, maybe. Yeah, you can see him up there. Okay, I've made it to the train station. I'm hoping. Looks like it. I was hoping they had an indoor waiting area. Doesn't look like I'll be that lucky. Whoops. Made the wrong turn. Got to go a little further, I guess. Okay, I will be on this next train. Another half an hour. Colorful train. And I'll be taking that up to Wengen. And I know I do at least 3 changes before getting to the top of Europe. So figure it out as I go. There's the Eiger. And that would be, I think, Manch. There's the top of Europe. Right there. I barely see it. And then this is Jungfrau, I believe. That's the tallest peak in this range. Looks windy up there. Pretty cold over here. I'm sure it's going to be freezing up there. Gonna walk away from the crowds here. This is Munch. I think that's how you pronounce it. Almost 4,000 meters. The top of Europe is back there on top of that rock up there. Isn't that amazing? And then the Alesh, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but the Alesh Glacier is down below. And then Jungfrau, the tallest peak here, is that peak there, that tall peak there on the right. Just going for a little stroll here. All right, time for some lunch. Look at this. Kind of a cheese or some kind of a cream cake. And that's a lasagna with meat sauce. And that's a Coke Zero. Look at this view. Pretty incredible. All right, I just left the top of Europe and I'm headed back down. Next stop is going to be Lauterbrunnen. That's how you say it. The top of Europe is right up there somewhere. Yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm probably going to get off at Lauterbrunnen and do a little hike in Mandelliken, I think is the way you say it. Yeah, beautiful day today. And after today, it's all cloudy. All right, I'm hiking up in an area called Mandelliken. I think that's how you pronounce it. But it's fantastic views of the Eiger over here, but the light's not right. Got the sun directly behind it. I'm not sure what mountain range that is or what mountain that is, but that's the Eiger right there on the right. And then that is Munch next to it. And there's the top of Europe right there. And that mountain there is Jungfrau. But yeah, beautiful. I'm gonna hike up to this little hut up here. All those bells you hear are the cows. Beautiful valley, Lauterbrunnen Valley. Good morning. Going for about an hour walk down the valley here, headed to place called Trummelbach Falls. It's kind of it's a cave, I guess, where you go in and there's like 10 or 12 waterfalls inside the mountain. Sounds really interesting. So, got a little scooter coming by here. Boy, it's moving. But beautiful morning. Had some rain last night. Look at these structures out here. That's my campground back there. Another scooter coming up. Yeah, look at this lucky person here that lives here. Beautiful. But yeah, we'll see what this is all about. Just another view of the canyon here before I walk down this rise behind me. You can hear the helicopter starting up. There's a helicopter area right behind my camp over there. Kind of see it right there. Boy, you almost have to put this thing on the wide angle just to take in this entire canyon. Just beautiful. All right. Helicopter flies all day long, bringing supplies back and forth, different places, I guess, and probably giving tours as well, I would imagine. Coming up on a clearing of the snowy mountains up here. It's supposed to rain again this afternoon, but I figured I'd get this nice little Trummelbach Falls in before the rain. Wow, look at this. It's from one of the waterfalls up on the mountain there. Next to this beautiful residence. Look at that. There's the waterfall. Yeah, there's the view. Look at that. It's beautiful. Another residence down there with some cows. Some goats over here. All right. Beautiful country. Reminds me a lot of Yosemite, of course, down here. Only Yosemite pretty much stops, you know, where you got these sheer cliffs as far as height. But these just keep on going over here. The Eiger, Manch, and the Jungfrau are just behind all of this. It's where I went day before yesterday, the top of Europe, or Jungfraujoch. I think I finally said that correctly. Yeah, all these animals have large bells on them so that the owners can locate them, I guess. because sometimes it does get really foggy, and the weather changes quite a bit over here, of course, being in the mountains. Wow. Just beautiful. Okay, I've done enough talking. All right, I stopped here because you can see Wengen pretty good. The town of Wengen, way up on the shelf up there. Went by there 2 days ago, the train, on the way up to the top of Europe. And it looks like I'm going to be heading to this area right here for the falls. Right in that area there. Probably going up a little ways there into the mountain. So yeah. All right. Still making my way. It's like almost nobody here. I love it. Lots of cowbells. Yeah, beautiful. There's one side. There's the other. Got some hang gliders up there. I don't know if you can see them or not. 3 of them. Coming up on some cows here. Hey, little buddy. And of course the helicopters in the background. This guy's a little closer. Hi, buddy. How you doing this morning? Y'all have those large bells on. See you later. All right. Oh, look at this beautiful home here. Some of the fall color is just starting to come in. Yeah, tomorrow's my last day here in Europe. So, well, Monday's my last day in Europe. Tomorrow morning I leave in the camper van. I leave Lauterbrunnen and I head to Zurich. Return the camper van, and then I'll stay in a hotel in Zurich Monday night, and Tuesday early morning I'm going to hop on the flight and go home after 3 weeks. Beautiful. This is some of the Trommelbach Falls drain off, I'm guessing, since the sign says Trommelbach. But yeah, beautiful. Wow. I know they're open, so I guess this is a really good time to visit. There's nobody here. Early in the morning. I think it's 20 francs to go up. I'll figure it out here. Got one person over here by the sign. Stop walking for a second. So yeah, I'm sure the buses, when they start operating, they'll be dumping people off here like crazy too. beautiful. Woo. Feel their power. A beautiful day today. Whew, supposed to change in a few hours though. Just amazing everywhere you look here. Look at that.